All right, you guys, so tonight we're gonna do my version of Marry Me Chicken. It's Mama Colleen's version. Very similar to everybody else's, but of course I have to put a spin on it. I'm gonna start off with the stuff you're gonna need. Got my pasta boiling. I'm doing fettuccine noodles. Just the Mueller's, nothing fancy. I tend to make mine a little bit faster than other people's. So I've already cubed up 4 chicken breast, okay? Main ingredient. Keep in mind, these are Aldi chicken breasts, so they're jumbo. That's why I already cut them up. We'd be on here forever if I didn't. So I've got 4 chicken breasts already cut up. Spinach. I just washed it. I just bought the Publix bag of spinach. I don't know if they wash or not. I don't trust them, so I did. Okay, we have sun-dried tomatoes, drained, and then I cut them up a little bit more, but that's only because if my 7-year-old sees these, he's gonna be grossed out. So I try to make them smaller. Normally I would cut them like julienne, put them in that way. I've got a half of a diced onion, 1 whole stick of butter. I don't know if you guys can see all this. Okay. Flour, Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream. These are the sun-dried tomatoes that I use. I did about a half of a jar. This is 8.5 ounces. I did about half and drain them. You don't want the oil. Kinder's Blend. Normally fresh garlic. It was gross. We're doing garlic tonight. Normally I would not. Minced onion. I don't know if I said Italian seasoning. And like I said, this is just the garlic, salt, and pepper in here. Okay, those are all the ingredients you're gonna use. Did I miss anything? Nope, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get everything ready to go. Be right back with you. All right, while I'm waiting on that pasta to finish, I've got my pan on medium heat. You can't see it yet once the pasta's off. I'll move you closer. That's on medium heat. I'm gonna take half of my stick of butter, melt it down while I'm seasoning up my chicken, okay? Got my little wet rags. All right, so in my chicken, I just put a little bit of flour, just more of like a binder. I don't know if everybody does this. All right, so not a lot. Like I said, 4 big chicken breasts. A lot of people keep the chicken breast whole. I feed a large family. When I dice it up, I feel like it lasts longer. I can get more out of it. And I did forget to tell you guys about onion powder. So we're gonna do onion. You know me, lots of onion. Garlic, I'm just gonna dump it in, tons of it. Well, not tons, but you know what I mean. Minced onion, which we know is my favorite. Do a good amount of that, because I do have, it's a lot of chicken in here, you guys. Italian season, not a lot. Just a little bit. Kinder's, of course. This, now we're gonna, garlic, salt, and pepper, that's all that's in here. So yes, and like I said, it's a lot of chicken. All right, I'm gonna mix this. We'll get it going in the pan. My pasta will be done. All right, you guys, we've got the butter melted. Chicken is all seasoned, every last little piece. Like I told you, it's a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. My pan's already hot. So we are gonna let this chicken cook until all the way done. Just gonna stir it around in here. Like I said, I did a half a stick of butter before I put my chicken in, okay? Pan's nice and hot. This should cook up fairly quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Going through all my stuff, just realized I forgot to tell you guys a big one, chicken broth. Have to have it, don't forget. All right, chicken's just about done. I'm gonna find some of the thicker pieces. I just want to temp them to 165. Oh, got a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna transfer these. And we'll go ahead and start our juices. Okay, that one's good. So yeah, we're just about, but like I said, I do a large amount of chicken. If you don't have a large family or a husband that eats like 7 people, you can cut this way down. This is the All right, so here's where the other half stick of butter comes in play. Took my chicken out. My chicken's over here, separate. So in this one, and actually let me get this out of the way. So I'm gonna melt down my butter. We're gonna add in the onions. We'll add in some sun-dried tomatoes. We're gonna add some chicken broth. We're gonna add some heavy cream, some Parmesan. All right, so let's do our onions right now. All right, we're gonna soften them up just a little bit. And I always add salt and pepper to my onions. Not a lot, just a little bit. I don't know why. This is just a thing that I do. You don't have to. Because like I said, you seasoned your chicken, so just a little bit that I like to have in there. All right, the onions are looking good. Check them out. We're gonna go ahead now with our sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna add those in. Like I said, I chopped mine up. It's only about a half a jar. Just gonna let them cook for like 2 minutes with the onions. All right, those have been going about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go in with, I don't know, probably close to maybe a cup and a half, 2 cups cream of, the fuck am I serving? Chicken broth. All right, I'm gonna let that come back up to about a heat. So yeah, I guess that was probably about half of that. Basically what it reminds me of from here is if you've ever made a homemade Alfredo. All right, heavy whipping cream. And I do have to use my generic Parmesan. I don't know, that was probably about a cup and a half. I thought I had my good, great, freshly grated Parmesan, and I don't. I'm all out. One of my children must have used it and not told me. So we are gonna do the cheapie, but I'm gonna take the lid off because I do a good amount. You're gonna do about a whole cup of Parmesan. Like I said, if you've ever made a homemade Alfredo at this point, it's very similar. The Parmesan, the butter, well, chicken broth, not really in your Alfredo, but you know what I'm talking about. Look at this. Got a couple clumps in here. Watch how stupid this is. Time to go ahead with the spinach. Looks like I'm putting 800 pounds. It's gonna cook down to about a half an ounce. So that is in. I'm gonna stir it in. We'll let that wilt down. Then we're gonna return the chicken back to its home. All right, so spinach, let's boil them. We're gonna turn this down to medium heat. If you see, the spinach is wilted down, nice and soft. It hasn't disappeared yet. I'm gonna go ahead and we are going to add our chicken back. Chicken's back. Like I said, I turned this down. And if you remember, I put flour on the chicken, so that does create like a thickness. I don't know if you've used it, once you put flour on it and you cook it in there, it will thicken up your sauce. Does that make sense? Which, I mean, the sauce is still a little thin for me. I may add a little bit more Parmesan. I will let you know. Right now, I'm gonna let this slow simmer for probably about 25 minutes. Let all that flavor soak up. Let that spinach disappear. One thing you'll notice that I do not do, that a lot of people do, and it's totally your preference, Cajun seasoning. I have not found one yet that's not too hot for me. I can do seafood boils, but I don't like that in this. I can't find just a nice mild Cajun seasoning. And also red pepper flakes. That's a biggie too. I have picky people. I don't like heat in my food. I don't mind a little bit of the red pepper flakes, but to each their own. Not everybody likes it, so I leave those out. I did go ahead and I probably added about another half cup of Parmesan just because I'm a freak and that's what I do. I have to just overdo everything. So at this point though, I will go ahead and I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the Italian seasoning. I just like the Italian with the sun-dried tomatoes, the spinach, it's just all that Parmesan. I need a little Italian twist on it. Look at this. Can you guys see this? Do you see how fantastic this is? I'm the worst at filming. I can't believe I'm even making these videos. Hope my kids love me for it. Look at this. Oh my God. All right, you guys, we are finished. See, it's thickened up. We're gonna plate it over some fettuccine pasta. You know, for the longest time I called it fettuccine Alfredo.
Mom, what'd you make?
What you think? It's all done. Marry me chicken.
It smells good.
How good?
Real good.
Real good? All right,
10 out of 10.
let's plate it up. All right, there we have it. Lincoln's plate. Everybody else is on paper plates. He's on his fancy plate. Check it out. Marry me chicken. Save this.